Well, there he is. Come after this gobbler. What? My fourth time in here. He's got, I don't know how many hens with him. I saw at least 4. That's probably more. And see, but he's been way over there, over yonder, and it gobble, he just gobbles full head off most days that I come in here. But he'd be way over there. I can never do anything with it, but I know they basically walk this whole hardwood bottom all day long. I mean, he probably roosted over. I mean, nobody was in here yesterday, so they probably came from over here, walked all of this yesterday, then roosted over there. He was roosted over there. Was it last Saturday? Sunday? When I came over here, and he was roosted up in there. I couldn't do anything with him. He came this way. So that's kind of why I knew this area right in here is where they tend to mosey through. It was a lot drier. We got a big old storm here 2 days ago, and now it's full ankle-high water. But, so I knew if I put this blind in here, right about here, that there was a decent chance I could get him within shotgun range of this blind. You know, the hens would walk up and would walk by, and he'd be tailing right behind. But he wouldn't gobble anything I just threw at him. You'll hear in the video, I was doing some real soft calling with my pecker-wrecker mouth call. And, you know, and there was one hen that came right over here, and she went like off this way. She's probably nesting. I think it's probably the same one. She'd already went off like 10 minutes ago. It took him like 10 minutes to go from probably well over about 100 yards that way to kind of mosey through here. And before he started moseying through here, there was I saw at least 2 hens right here. There might have been a third back there coming through here. So I knew. So he was going from my left to right. He got a little bit closer, and there's a lot of trees right here, obviously. And then there was a little tree. Is it that tree? No. One of these little trees right here. I think that's where I'm pointing. Got in the way just as I was about to shoot, and he kind of stepped out and gave me the shot. So what? Probably a 40-yard shot. 35 maybe. 35 to 40-yard shot. I knew he was well within range, and then he dropped. He barely flopped. Stopped the flop. So, anyways, it's beautiful in here. Beautiful hardwood bottom. I think I'm going to leave my blind in here just in case anybody else wants to use it, because I know there's at least 2 other gobblers in here. Well, I know there's one. He's like back in here. I don't know why he's not coming in here. But now that I've killed the boss, he probably will come in here. And either this gobbler right here is a ventriloquist, or I mean, he can throw his voice, his gobbles or something, but I know like on those 2 or 3 other mornings, it sure as heck sounded like there was one over here, and then there was another one way over here gobbling. Actually, I know I saw another gobbler, or didn't see him. I heard him when I spooked this gobbler and the hens a few days ago. And another gobbler came from my left to right, gobbling, and he wouldn't respond to anything, which was odd because he was probably alone. And but he did gobble a few times, but not to me. So they really haven't been all that vocal or hot, to the call. But you just gotta kind of set up just right and hope that they'll skirt by you, like the first bird I killed 2 Mondays ago. I mean, he had hens with him too, and I just happened to set up just right, and he actually pulled away from him. But, he pulled away like 50 yards from him, and he didn't go far. But he came moving. I figured this bird might do something like that, but he wasn't playing. He was just content following his hens and sounding off every now and then, which is great because then I knew he was coming. So I know that bird's in here. He does it he's been doing it every day I've come in here. He gobbles a lot. I mean, a fair amount for a gobbler is not hot, you know, just when it's just walking around with his hens. He was gobbling a good bit. Enough you could easily locate him. I mean, I've seen this bird twice. Yep, I've seen this bird at least twice. But it was it was well beyond shotgun range. Like 100 yards every time, and I couldn't ever get any closer. The other day I got pretty close. It was right through here somewhere, and probably back over here. And a couple hens busted me before I could get any closer. And I mean, it was a real risky move. But I was tired of sitting and playing chess with them back and forth. But it worked this time. Alright, I just gotta find a place to put this blind now. It's in water. I thought it would be a dry spot, but we got so much water. Yeah, nope. I gotta find a dry spot now. Maybe right over here. That looks decent. We'll see. Alright.